He was talking how he was talking to the players, how he was a calming influence. I think that was a huge part of him, being on the bench and also suggesting certain situations what we should look for. So he was one of the things about it. And again, I go back to that word being a family. Everybody cares about each other, and now all of a sudden you see guys pulling for one another in every situation.
Coach, did Barnes kind of typify that effort in 9 of 11 off the bench, fourth quarter, some big shots?
Big shots. I tell you this, I thought his energy was outstanding throughout the basketball game. Going in and knocking down those threes and hitting that two and all, and making his foul shots. I was very pleased with his effort. But again, you get back to Pal had some turnovers, and he ended up with 6. But I tell you this, he played with great energy. His resiliency throughout the game was impressive, and Andrew Bynum is playing at such a high level right now.
You're talking about Andrew dominating early, and then they started to set. I mean, they were triple teaming him at times.
Well, I think one of the things that you probably saw in their papers, talking about how they would double, and going back and looking at our last game with them, they were doubling before we even passed the ball. And so one of the adjustments, has to occur, and Andrew is continually getting better at catching the ball, skipping it to the weak side, and he's recognizing double teams all the time. But this team plays an orthodox type of game because they're high energy, playing with physical. They really draw from their coach, who is a great coach in George Call.
Coach, you're talking about people really helping out since this run you guys are on. Talk about world peace, what he's meant to the team right now.
Tell you from a defensive standpoint, and watching him as the season progressed, and not to say that he wasn't in shape in the beginning, but to see him now be in great shape and have the ability to guard 1 through 4 is an unbelievable attribute to have for a player that, hey, you guard the point guard. No, we want you to guard the 4-man, 3, 2, and he's willing to do it. It takes on that challenge each day. His demeanor in practice, his demeanor during the game has been so impressive to me, because I had never had the opportunity to coach him until this year. So he's meant a lot. His growth as a basketball player for us has been